The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles took over Raid Shadow Legends, guys. Took over Teleria. In today's video, we're gonna see what we can do with all of the 4 turtles in the same team. How much content we can actually defeat. I am currently on the test server where I have access to all of the champions. Now, I do not have souls on all of the champions. I don't have relics on any of them, but I'm still going to try and see what we can do with them. These are basically the builds that we currently have on. Let me just move my big fat head on the other side so I'm not blocking that. We have Leonardo right here. This is the damage build for him. Heck, I'm not even sure how the heck he's so fast. But either way, we're going to take it in. Is most likely because of the 6-star crushing rant or the blessing giving him the extra speed. We're going to have Donatello. He has no juicy stuff in here. He's running polymorph, which is not going to be very helpful. Those are the masteries. This is the build, as you guys can see. I'm not going to click total stats and read them because you guys can see them on the screen right there. Feel free to pause it if you need to add it up in your head to do a bit of math. Michelangelo, or aka Mikey, basically a merciless. No stone skin on him, but he should be getting the job done as it is. We have some accuracy on him. We're going to try him in the Hydra too. We're actually going to try them all in the Hydra clan boss. No relic. We have a nature's rat, and these are the masteries. And then we have a Raphael. Basically, yes, we do have the stone skin. We have the savage, no relic, no blessing on him, and these are the masteries. Let's start with some of the newest content added to the game. If you guys are not familiar with the turtles yet, if you have been living under a rock or anything like that, we have, of course, the lead, Leonardo, which is basically like a turtle unity champion. Very similar with the other one. So he's gonna do a lot of crazy things, okay? Let's start directly with the Phantom Shogun, stage 25. We're not gonna bring them an additional character in here because I'm pretty positive that we should be able to smash this boss without bringing another character in. So we're gonna let them play out. Okay, we got the Enfeeble right there. And slowly we're gonna start cracking on with some damage versus this boss. Some of them will bring the defense down. Some of them will bring decreased attack. But because we have the Enfeeble, we're not going to land any of those. Which is fine. It doesn't really seem like we're actually needing them because the rest of the freaking turtles are demolishing this boss. What's crazy with them, they have all of the passives, right? When one joins in the attack, all the others will do. Now this takes quite a bit of time on the screen because every time one procs a skill, the other 3 will jump in, and vice versa. 35 seconds on the Phantom Shogun with 4 turtles. Pretty damn solid, right? This is actually a really, really good one. Now, let's actually go, for example, in the Dragon Slayer. I am very curious to see if we can do it with no additional support whatsoever. So we're going to put a defense aura instead of the attack. And let's watch them do crazy things. I think it takes a bit too long to pop in all of the animations where they're basically just joining in the attacks, right? They could make them a bit faster somehow. But it's funny. It's crazy funny to have them all 4. I think it's definitely fun content. I'm not saying you need to have them all just to play the game or anything like that, but having them could be fun. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna run any of these teams on my account because I won't. I have faster teams and stuff. But heck, it's funny AF to run 4 turtles and smash more or less all of the endgame content in Raid. Now, I'm not talking about Chimera because there are different mechanics that you need to basically enable in there. Same with the Hydra, same with the clan boss. But even in the clan boss, I'm convinced that we can get close to those 70+ million damage that we need, you know? So let's see. The dragon, we landed a decreased attack. We do have the ally protection from Leo, which is really, really good. The thing is, even if the boss will proc his secret skill, we're going to have so many join-in attacks that we're going to absolutely demolish the boss. It doesn't matter that we have no poisons in here or anything like that to deal damage versus the boss. Like, he haven't even used one of the secret skills yet, the boss, and we already took 50% of the HP down. Like, almost. We're gonna easily take 50% down before he gets to the secret skill. Look at that. Them joining in the attack, all of them, is actually crazy funny. So finally, the boss proc the first secret skill. He has absolutely no freaking chance to do anything. Like, even if by any chance he's gonna get to stun us, which I highly doubt it, yeah. Even like that, I'm not seeing him do that much, right? So we got some decreased attack. We got decreased cooldowns. The fusion champion is very, very solid, guys. As I've mentioned, it's extremely hard to showcase him. Just in general content, it is usually like that for support characters. It's much harder to showcase them unless they're completely broken, right? But he's really, really good. And a lot of you guys will see that once you're gonna get him on your accounts. Thankfully, we had that unkillable right there. Oof, that hit was nasty. And the Dragon Slayer is dead. Down. Kaput, okay? Pretty damn nice. I'm very curious if we can do the same versus the spider dungeon. I haven't tried them in here, actually. So I'm extremely, extremely curious. I see no reason why not, though. I mean, this boss will hit super, super hard. So let's drop all of those characters and let's bring them in. Okay. Very curious to see that. We're gonna smash the spiderlings. I mean, once Leonardo is gonna proc that ultimate skill once, it's gonna be GG's. Literally. Because that's gonna drop so much HP on the boss. Okay, decrease attack. And we're about to smash those freaking spiderlings. There you go. I mean, the boss used finally the skill. By the time he gets to use the skill again, we're gonna destroy these spiderlings one more time. He's not gonna get to heal, which is massive. It's just because of them joining this freaking attack. I'm curious what's gonna happen versus the Fire Knight. I think versus the Fire Knight, we might have to use an ally attack champion to help us knock down the shield. But very, very curious. Very, very curious. No Phantom Touch on any of them. I'm not going to change the blessings. I'm going to keep them as they are. Same with the builds. But this seems to be an easy GG's. This seems to be an easy GG's in here. Look at that. 704k damage. We had no weaken. None of that juicy stuff. And what do we... 1 minute and 20 seconds. Who's gonna deal the final blow? Defense down is on. We need to do a bit of AoE damage. That would be more helpful. Okay, Leonardo, I am counting on you. I don't think we're gonna get to use that because we're just doing joint attacks, man. Okay, an ally attack. The boss took a turn. No healing. GG's. Oof. I haven't even seen that hit, but was nasty. Look at Leonardo. 9.8 million. Raphael, 2.7. Mikey, 4.3. Free champion. So Mikey seems pretty damn good. I cannot imagine them doing the Ice Golem. I have a feeling that they might get one shot. But just for shit and giggles, we're going to give it a go. Because I am super curious to see what's going to happen in here. Like, extremely curious. I imagine triggering the passive on the boss non-stop. But very curious if we're going to be able to do anything. Very, very curious, actually. What do you guys think? Put it down in the comments down below. Are we going to be able to do the Ice Golem or we won't be able to? Oh, 500k. Unless Leonardo just dumps on the boss really hard, though. He could potentially do that. Okay. Couple down. Another one down. Damn, Mikey. Mikey's not messing around. He really smacked that Yakal. Okay. And we have Sir Nicholas. Don't put unkillable. Don't keep me here longer. Okay, there we go. Moment of truth. We can block revive, though. We can definitely block revive with Raphael, right? So, it's kind of like all about that. If we're going to do the minions first. And I think we are. And that's going to be massive if we manage to block the revive on them. Okay, one down. The boss did not kill us, which is good. The boss did not kill us, but we have that frozen on. We dropped it now. Let's see if we can block the revive at least on one of them. That would be great. Okay, so we got some counter attacks. Okay, no block revive, unfortunately. We got a Berserk on. We might lose him at some point. Okay, another frozen. They're back. The boss is down to 50% HP. And I gotta say, we are somehow looking pretty damn good. Okay, still. Oh my god, look at that. The stone skin saved us. Plus, we had unkillable anyway. But, ooh. 1 million damage. That was nasty. We lost one of our turtle bodies in here, but that's fine. We are getting to a point where the boss won't have a chance to do anything anymore. And more or less, here we are. We need a cleanse, beautiful. Defense down, and we need Leo to basically just absolutely demolish. Wow! Okay, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. We destroyed the Ice Golem with the Turtles too. Mikey, 2.4 million damage. Leonardo, 13 million damage. 13, guys. That is crazy. Crazy. What if we're gonna go versus the Iron Twins? I'm not gonna do the keeps because those are like pleb content. Easy stuff. We don't have to bother with that crap. But what about this one? Can we do the Iron Twins? The Iron Twins can be really annoying, especially once the HP drops on him. So let's see. I mean, if we've done the Ice Golem, I think we can do the Iron Twins too. Like, come on. It doesn't even seem like a challenge versus this one. Like, look at the way we're dropping the HP on this boss is crazy. The shield on Mike is really good too, actually. From the passive. Ooh, Leonardo. Look at that freaking hit. Man, I really want to get Leonardo. I know I said it initially. I want to get April because she seems broken for PvP. After I've tested her, she doesn't really seem that broken. But Leo is definitely pretty nice. So he's my most wanted. And probably for a lot of you guys as well. Huh? Look at that. I mean, can we do it? No, we're not doing it. We're speed farming this freaking boss. 51 seconds. Damn. Damn. 2.6 million from Leonardo. I even unlocked a badge. That's how cool the turtles are. Now, if we are going to go versus what else we have left, I haven't done anything in the event dungeon, okay? Not even one stage. I do not see it possible for them to do it. But we're gonna try. I think we're gonna get destroyed in here. I really do not think they can do it. I haven't even tried it once. You know why? Because the gear is trash. I really have no desire to farm this dungeon. No incentive to farm this. Not at all. But let me know what you guys think. Are you guys interested in doing it or you're not? Damn. This team seems to be quite annoying in here. Yeah, as expected. We need to follow the mechanics in this dungeon. I don't see the turtles being able to clear this. No. Hell no. We dropped our support too. The block damage is really annoying. Maybe if I would put somebody on a stun set to stun these freaking enemies, it would be nice. I'm glad that we do not have... what's his Jing-Won in here, because that would be nasty. Imagine not being able to crowd control them. That would be really nasty. Oh, Leonardo is dead, actually, man. Leonardo is dead. That sucks, because without him, we're not going to have enough damage. If Leonardo was alive, somehow, maybe we would be able to get some work done with them. Okay, so we got that up and running. Let's see. Somebody got polymorphed. I'll take that. Shuzan, that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve. Okay, so we provoked by the Harima. Ooh, that boss hit us pretty hard. Nice, 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 nice. We got an AoE. Maybe he's going to stay alive this time around. Just maybe. And if we... Ah, no, we got one down. Damn. I was going to say, maybe if we can kill one of the freaking enemies in here, like a Shuzan, we remove the buffs on them, which is huge. Which is huge. It's a shame that we Okay, we got a second one killed. That freaking faction unity champion is nasty. I reckon if he would not kill any of them, we would take this down. I reckon we would take this down. So maybe a bolster set on the support could be better in here to get it done. And maybe like that we could potentially win the fight. Maybe like that we could potentially win the fight. But I think these two will solo it. I think these two will literally solo it. I need to kill the Harima so we can remove the buffs from them. Ooh. Boss, calm down. Calm down, bossy. Calm down, bossy. I'm not gonna target Harima though. I'm gonna keep it as it is. Okay. I'm sure they will do it. Oh my god, that animation. I haven't tried Shredder yet. But the animation was pretty cool. Okay, come on. Use that freaking AoE. Ah, okay. So one is down. We need an AoE. Come on, Leo. We need an AoE. And now we cannot remove the buffs from them, which sucks. We had really bad timing before, man. If we would have had a better timing, I think this is actually doable. Even though I did not initially thought so, I think it's doable. I think it's doable. Oh, forget about that. We just got wrecked. But maybe with some different builds, some crazy things like that, we could potentially do it, though. I'm not going to spend here all of my afternoon trying to do it because it's no point farming this dungeon. Literally, the gear set is big flop from Plarium on this one. Pinpoint would have been better. They would have had a better success with it. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's head on to the Fire Knight. We're going to try them on their own. No skill timing, no nothing. I'm just going to chuck them in there. We're going to see what happens. And if I have to, I'll bring in a Mikage and give them a preset. To basically use the ally attack at a boss. This boss is very nasty too. If you do not break the shield, he's going to wreck you. And he does deal a lot of damage, right? If you don't control him with freeze, and he's going to take another turn, again, you got to break the shield, which gets pretty damn annoying. But on waves, they are so freaking powerful, though. They are so freaking powerful. Just absolutely demolishing all of the enemies, man. Which is crazy. Okay, let's see. I really don't see this doable without a Mikage or an ally attack. Doesn't matter who it is. But maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we knocked down the shield without a Mikage. But can we survive? Yes, we can. Okay. So we got some counterattacks. We got some hits in there. Okay. Okay, I'm actually intrigued by this. The boss will get to heal back a bit. But if we manage to basically use one AoE from Leonardo before the boss actually gets to move to get the healing back, I think we're golden. Okay, we need some healing back because we are getting in dangerous waters here, right? Raphael is about to get clapped. Okay, he's gaining the thermometer back. Come on, come on. Just a few hits. Leonardo, come on. Come on. Okay. That works too. We got a counterattack. 2 counterattacks. Beautiful. Decrease cooldowns. Nice. So that means that we might use the AoE attack before... No, we're going to use it right after we drop the shield, which is great. We need that from Leonardo, basically. No defense down or anything on the boss right now. Okay, he prioritized using the ally protection skill, which I guess is fine, because these mofos are doing it. These freaking turtles are crazy. Look at them. They are absolutely demolishing the Fire Knight, man. They are demolishing the Fire Knight. With no extra support, no nothing. We need one AoE like that when the shield is down. That will instantly probably almost kill the boss. And we have very bad RNG because we're not landing the debuffs. As soon as I said it, it just happened. Because I think we're about to lose Raphael right here if we're not killing the boss. Now, if we would have had a Soul Rip blessing on any of them right there, it would have been GG's already. But even like this is going to be the GG's. That's where the boss is going to die right now. We need a bit of turn meter. Maybe we can do it without. Heck! 47 turns too because of all of the joint attacks. 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Absolutely demolishing the freaking Fire Knight's castle too. How many of you guys struggled on this one? With crazy ally attack champions and stuff. And then you have the freaking turtles coming in. And they're taking a huge freaking dump on the boss. Sand Devil's Necropolis. You need a sleep champion in here. I really do not imagine how we can do it without it. But we're going to give it a go. I don't think we can. I think we need that Sifi to put in the sleep or somebody else. Let's see. Let's see. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe. Maybe, just maybe. If I would give Raphael a blessing... No, we cannot. Okay, so they're getting wrecked like this. If I bring in Sifi... Let's see. Why not? So I'm actually going to put the boss to sleep so I don't have to make a preset. Click Oro. Let's see what happens. The thing is, there are some bosses that require very specific mechanics. I could make them slower than the boss, put them all in stone skin, let the boss take a turn, and then maybe deal with the boss. Damn, okay. We actually lost Sifi in here. I've done a couple of runs with Sifi, and she never died at the beginning. This is really strange. Really, really strange. And we lost Leonardo too. Why, though? Let's give it another go. Let's give it another go. Probably bad RNG. Like, this is not going to be a team to perfect and try to use all the time, right? So we're going to put that on the boss. Let him sleep. We're going to wake him up. He's going to use the ultimate skill. We know that for sure. It's just about, is he going to crit or he's not, right? So it seems like he crit again. Why every time I'm recording a video, I have bad RNG on these things, man? Like, I've done 2 runs with Sifi. Every single time it worked. Now I've done 2 runs with Sifi and it fails. Because I'm recording. Before, I wasn't recording. I don't need to have good RNG. So the game is like, screw you, Skratch. Let me just show everyone that the team is going to fail. Okay. But the boss will ignore that unkillable anyway, right? So let me try it out another time. If it wouldn't freaking crit, that would be amazing. But hey, the boss decides to crit nasty on somebody, which basically drops my Leonardo, right? Damn, again. A bit more challenging here, but I've done it. I've done it twice, and I know that we can do it. I'm quickly going to try to basically do something, and that hopefully will fix the problem. We can definitely get something to keep him alive. I could give him an aspect of Zero. Why not? Let's do that. Oh, damn. I had this on her. I had no idea. Let's give her one of these two. And if somebody else dies, doesn't matter. Let's see if this gets the job done. So sleep. If I let her buff, that's not going to work. So I need to sleep the boss once. Okay. What about now? Okay, he died, but that's fine. We're going to bring him back to life. So on their own, they cannot do this because it's the mechanic on the boss. The boss deals crazy damage when you don't put that sleep on, right? But ignoring that part, pretty good. I'm not sure why the stone skin buff was not proccing on him, actually, because that's what usually happens. I guess he probably died because of the ally protection damage rather than a direct hit, and maybe that's why he did not proc it. But we have no brimstone or anything like this to take the boss down. We're literally just doing it from joining attacks. And we're just slowly pinching the boss down. Just little by little. Little by little. That was a very bad timing right there with the sleep. Already took the boss down to 50% HP. 22 turns too. It's crazy because they can do it in short in a short amount of terms because of the joint attacks. 1 minute in. It's definitely not a team to use farming, guys, because, heck, I'll rather go with Newt and get this done in 10 seconds. But it's definitely fun seeing how powerful they are as a squad, right? Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Like, heck, we've defeated every single dungeon with the 4 of them, except this one where you actually need to bring in a sleep character, maybe a Sephi, a revive, or something like that. Or I could change their builds. Make them slower than the boss, put them all in stone skin, and that will get the job done. But it's too much work just to do this. It's pointless anyway. Because I'm just trying to show you basically what they can do. I don't want to put them in the Hydra. We're going to do an insta battle. We're not going to actually watch it to see what they're doing. And same in the clan boss. So we've done that one. Let's quickly go on to the clan boss. So we're going to run them on their own, guys. No other champions whatsoever. We're going to see how that will work out. It might not work great because I'm not going to do skill timing or anything like that. And I will be doing a quick battle because we have only 2x speed, which sucks, Raid. Learn from other games. Put 4x speed in because it's time for it. And I do not want to waste any of my precious time looking at a clan boss, okay? I don't care about the damage numbers that we're seeing from them. But heck, 210 million damage, 4 turtles. Easy peasy, right? Why would I waste my 10 minutes of my life looking at a freaking Demon Lord when it's just pointless? Don't do it either. Quick battle, job done. But it seems like they can absolutely do crazy things in the clan boss too. Which is really, really nice to see that, heck, we do not need anything else to get top chest. You need a freaking turtles and 3x the damage that you need. Now, if we're gonna go on to the Hydra, we have a couple of different options. We can throw them in around with nobody else, okay? I mean, I guess let's do it once. We see what happens. And then we're gonna do a run with a couple of other characters in there. Top chest. Bang. Top chest on Brutal, just like that. Is it? Yes, it is. Double the top chest with 4 turtles only in the Hydra clan boss. You just need Leo to use the ultimate skill twice and it's GG's. So, discard results. Let's actually bring them a couple of champions. I need a Provoker and block buffs would be great. So, I think we're going to do that. I'm going to ignore the Head of Torment and all that stuff. And then I'm going to bring them Ugo. Ugo is going to put the defense down. More defense down because we're already going to have some. But he's going to bring in... she's going to bring in the... Wait, is this the one? No, I think this is the one. Let's see it in this format. We still have... What? What? How are 4 turtles better than 5 because Krisk is in there and Ugo? How is that even possible? Oh, we almost went to 1,000 turns, guys. No skill, no presets, no nothing. I was going to say skill timing from Dragoner. But look at Raphael. 48 million damage. Mikey, 76 million. Leo, 101. Freaking Mikey, free character. Really, really good. Guys, that was all for this one. I honestly had a blast in going versus the PvE content with the turtles, except the Chimera. There's really no point in trying it because the mechanics in there are just crazy. But we have absolutely demolished all of the PvE content except Chimera with the 4 turtles. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Much love, and I will catch you all in the next one. And do not forget to subscribe. If not, Mikey is going to come and steal your pizza. Peace.